What if I told you that some of the world's most mind-blowing scientific ideas, like zero, advanced surgery, and even early rockets, were invented thousands of years ago in ancient India? We often credit Greece or Rome as the cradles of science, but what if a foundational chapter has been overlooked? Today, we're diving into a world of genius that textbooks barely mention. We'll travel back to an era where the cosmos was measured with stunning precision and the human body was mapped with techniques ahead of their time. So, buckle up, because the next few minutes might completely rewrite what you thought you knew about ancient science. We're about to board our own ship of the imagination and set a course for ancient India to uncover the forgotten pioneers and revolutionary ideas that shaped our reality. Imagine a world without zero. It's almost impossible. Your bank account, computers, physics, all depend on it. In 7th century India, Brahmagupta formalized zero as a number with its own rules. He wrote, "A number plus zero is that number. A number times zero is zero." He even grappled with division by zero, hinting at infinity. The device you're watching this on? It runs on ones and zeros. Brahmagupta's legacy. The journey of zero from ancient India changed the world. Mind blown. If zero was the spark, the decimal system was the engine it ignited. In India, a base 10 system emerged, place value notation, where a digit's position determines its value. With just 10 symbols, including zero, you can write any number. This elegant system spread along trade routes, adopted by Arab mathematicians and later by Europe as Arabic numerals. The Indian decimal system underpins modern science and commerce. They didn't just count, they taught the world how to count. Some figures are so ahead of their time, they seem to channel the cosmos. In 5th century India, that was Aryabhata. His Aryabhatiya, just 121 verses, packed astronomical and mathematical genius unmatched for centuries. Long before Copernicus, Aryabhata proposed that the Earth spins on its axis. He calculated the year's length with astonishing accuracy and estimated pi to 3.1416. He laid the groundwork for trigonometry, introducing concepts that became sine and cosine. Aryabhata solved complex equations and explored ideas that would later blossom into calculus. He built a bridge between numbers and the cosmos. A one-man scientific revolution. To have even one of these breakthroughs would be a lifetime's work. Aryabhata had them all. He was the Einstein, Newton, and Sagan of his era. Let's go back to 800 BCE. While others saw disease as a curse, Sushruta in India approached the body with science. His Sushruta Samhita is a detailed surgical textbook describing over 120 instruments and 300 procedures. Sushruta pioneered plastic surgery, reconstructing noses with forehead skin, a technique later adopted by British surgeons. He detailed cataract surgery, fracture setting, and even anesthesia with wine and cannabis. Sushruta insisted on hands-on training. Students practiced on gourds and animal hides before touching patients. This was the world's first surgical internship. He saw the body as a machine to be understood and healed, laying the foundations of surgery. Every modern surgeon walks in Sushruta's footsteps. In Delhi stands a 24-foot iron pillar erected in the 4th century CE that has barely rusted after 1,600 years. Modern iron would have crumbled, but this pillar remains, a marvel of ancient metallurgy. The secret? Indian blacksmiths used forge welding and left in phosphorus, creating a thin, stable film that protects the iron. This self-healing layer is a kind of ancient nanotechnology. It required deep knowledge of chemistry, ore selection, and precise forging. The same sophistication produced legendary Wootz steel, famed for its strength. The iron pillar isn't just an artifact. It challenges our assumptions about ancient technology. It proves mastery of materials science isn't just modern. It's a 1,600-year-old piece of stainless steel, quietly defying time. The past was anything but simple. The night sky inspired wonder and rigorous science in ancient India. Indian astronomers, building on Aryabhata's work, predicted eclipses and calculated planetary positions with remarkable accuracy. The Surya Siddhanta described elliptical orbits and algorithms for planetary motion centuries before Kepler. They measured Earth's circumference, axial tilt, and understood parallax, tools for cosmic measurement. Their calculation of the year's length was accurate to 99.9999%. This culture of observation and precision led to the brink of calculus. The Kerala school developed infinite series for trigonometric functions centuries before Newton. They explored the mathematics of change, describing a universe in motion. Ancient India wasn't just telling stories with the stars, they were mapping the cosmos. Their legacy is written in the language of modern science. When we think of rockets, we picture modern science or ancient China, but 18th century South India changed the game. The Kingdom of Mysore, under Tipu Sultan, developed iron-cased rockets with unprecedented range and power. These rockets terrified the British, who reverse-engineered them into the Congreve rocket, used in the Napoleonic Wars and the War of 1812. The rocket's red glare in the US anthem. That's Mysorean technology. Ancient Indian texts even hint at earlier explosive weapons, though evidence is debated. Whether myth or fact, India's history with pyrotechnics is long and complex. Tipu Sultan's rockets remind us that innovation can come from anywhere. The age of modern artillery owes a debt to Indian ingenuity. Travel back 4,500 years to the Indus Valley. Cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were marvels of urban planning. Streets ran on a precise grid, buildings used standardized bricks, and weights and measures were uniform. The real wonder lay underground. The world's first urban sanitation system. Nearly every house had a private bathroom connected to covered citywide drains. These drains had manholes for maintenance, a level of public health engineering unmatched for millennia. The Great Bath, a waterproofed public tank, showcased advanced construction and communal life. Yet, the Indus script remains undeciphered. Their laws and poetry are still a mystery. We see their genius in bricks and drains, but can't hear their voices. The Indus Valley planned for the future, but their story waits to be unlocked. Their silent ruins remind us, a civilization can be advanced and mysterious. In ancient India, science and philosophy were inseparable, two paths to understanding reality. The Vaisheshika school, founded by Kanada, proposed atomism centuries before Democritus. All matter is made of indivisible atoms. This was a logical framework, not just a guess. Ayurveda, too, blended science and ethics, discussing digestion, heredity, and holistic health. Yoga, rooted in the Yoga Sutras, was a systematic exploration of the mind, a science of consciousness. Indian thinkers applied logic and observation to both the outer and inner worlds. Science wasn't just about dissecting the universe, but understanding our place in it. The observer was part of the experiment. This synthesis is a powerful legacy, embracing the full spectrum of human experience. From the Indus Valley to Mysore's rocket fields, we've seen how Indian mathematicians and surgeons shaped the world. Why does this matter now? Because science is the story of all of us. Recognizing these achievements isn't about nationalism. It's about giving credit where it's due. Genius can blossom anywhere. The adventure of discovery belongs to everyone. Next time you see a zero, remember Brahmagupta. Open a medical textbook? Think of Sushruta. Walk through a well-planned city? Nod to Mohenjo-daro's engineers, rockets and space. Recall Mysore's iron-cased rockets and India's astronomers. Somewhere in ancient India, a curious mind started a journey we still travel today. Their brilliance is a cosmic echo shaping our future. The story of science is the grandest adventure, and it belongs to all of us. If you enjoyed this journey, like, subscribe, and tell us which civilization's genius you want to explore next. Until then, stay curious.